Yeah, just find yourself in a comfortable position, in a comfortable seat, so that your spine is straight. You feel the bottom of your spine and you feel a nice continuation from the tail to the top of the head. So just feel this lengthening, which happens through feeling the gravity, the heaviness of the body, and at the same time feeling this standing or sitting upright, this power of growth towards the sun. So you feel yourself sitting between the middle of the earth and the sun, like a beautiful flower. And just let this feeling of being held by the vertical axis dropping down and letting go of any tensions or any intentions that are not relevant or necessary right now. Taking a moment to pause. So if you had a busy morning or a busy week, this is your invitation to slow down. And for the next couple of hours, we're going to go into the mysteries of the voice and just allow yourself, before we dive in, take a few moments to connect to yourself, tune into your heart. How am I doing? How am I feeling? Is there anything I need to let myself know before I can be available? And sometimes it's not about solving an issue or finding a solution. It's more about giving yourself that relational connection so that you can be available now for what is now, knowing that later on you will know what you need to take care of next. So it's just sort of a time, and inviting you for a time to check in with yourself, how you are. Is there something in the body or mind or heart that needs care? And sometimes we can give it to ourselves immediately, whether it's reassurance or compassion. And sometimes we can tell that we cannot give it to ourselves in this moment, and maybe we can reach out for help later. Whatever it is, inviting you to center slowly into the present moment, knowing that sometimes solutions come not through thinking about things, but through not thinking about things. And just giving us a few more moments to focus our attention, bring focus, and you're gonna tune or listen to the sensations on or in the upper lip, so just below the nose, that little tiny part of the upper lip between the nose and the mouth, where you can feel this subtle flow of air, how the air is softly, gently touching and nourishing nostrils, and then in the exhale flowing out through the nostrils, down and out. And so following for a few moments this inhaling, exhaling sensations on the upper upper lip. Yeah, so really nothing else to do or to think about, just another minute of helping your mind return again and again to the present moment, to the reality of sensations here and now. And then from there, allowing your attention to expand and widen to include the cheeks, the nose, the mouth, the eyes, and the forehead. So you're kind of like expanding, zooming out, including your whole face, just noticing the sensations. Maybe some areas are really clear, other areas might be numb. Maybe there's some areas where there's pain or tension, some areas where there is pleasantness, and we want to not attach to any of those and just feel the reality of sensations in our body right now. And then from there, we're going to expand even more, including the top and the back of the head, the ears, the neck, the back of the neck and the throat, the shoulders, just feeling what is alive, what moves and flickers, what kind of sensations are available, shoulder area. And now going down, feeling into the right arm, down to the elbow, then further down until the wrists and the whole hand, so the palms and the fingers, until the tips of the fingers. And now switching to the left, shoulders, armpits, upper arm and elbow, just noticing what is actually occurring right now. Forearm, wrist, the whole palm and fingers until the tips. Continuing on from the top of the chest, down through the mid-body and the belly to the bottom of the torso, the front layers and the back layers, so the back as well, the shoulder blades going down, curiously noticing all the sensations as you sweep down to the bottom of your back, to the tail, feeling into the pelvis, the way your body is situated on the seat, and now the right thigh, just noticing the sensations. And every time your awareness wanders off, you just start again. Come back to where you left. Continuing further to the knees, to the shins, to the ankles, and then the left side, thighs, knees, shins, and ankles. Taking a few moments here just to feel the whole field of the sensations in the body, wherever it is. You might feel a lot of subtle vibrations, or you might feel some density or pain, and welcoming, or actually accepting, not even welcoming, just allowing or wanting to perceive as much as possible, as richly as possible, as fully as possible in any given moment. No need to interpret, no need to do anything with the sensations other than to notice them. And just taking a few breaths here to kind of feel the entire field of the body in one coherent field. And you're going to stay with the sensitivity actually, and then super, super gently just crack a tiny crack and allow a little bit of light to come through your eyes, just a tiny bit, but stay connected to this vibrational field. And then when you feel you're still connected, then you can open your lids, your eyelids, a tiny bit more, and then a tiny bit more, and a tiny bit more. Until very gradually you can come back into sitting and into including the screen, but keeping your connection to the field. So actually, the more we practice this, the less we need to feel like there's a cut, right? We can kind of have a continuous flow of attention to the vibrational field, while engaging also with things that tend to take our attention. But if we anchor in this, we can actually keep our attention with ourselves and engage to the extent that we can.